The Big Ten softball tournament is brought to you by DirecTV. Stop compromising, start watching. Upgrade to DirecTV. The quarterfinals commence with a rematch of last year's title game featuring Indiana and Northwestern.
One of Indiana. They were taking some early BP before the game.
Copeland on the ground. And the throw over in time, out number one.
And you can both tell, what did we see in day one? The little things. You just got to execute, especially these two teams, very comparable the way they compete.
Breslonic hits Minnick. So after a ground ball to start things off, her first out. Stone, another ground ball. Donahue hesitated. And that means Stone is going to land at first.
Number 18, catcher, Avery Parker.
Parker right into the glove of Robinson. Breslonic works out of a little bit of a jam. Scoreless as we go to the bottom of the first. For the rest of the lineup. Northwestern well represented on those all Big Ten teams. A good play by Aaliyah Andrews in right field, making the adjustment. And
part about the tournament and this matchup in particular.
Nader pops it up in the air. Kettleman chasing after it and makes the grab. Zidak bounces it. It gets away from Cooper. She tries to recover, cannot. A swing and a miss, strike three. Copeland.
Maybe even slap after hand a little bit.
Bounces it. Donahue charging in. And the throw beats her. Van Brandt, one away.
And so that's some good defense. There's control overall in the box.
Or Bassett into the glove of Katie. A quick couple ground balls in inning two.
I just really like what I'm seeing right now from Northwestern defensively, making the plays behind the freshman pitcher just to give her that method.
Andrews, base hits with 2 outs. She's someone who can fly under the radar with the huge bats in this lineup. And a magnificent year for freshmen. Makes me really excited for the years to come in the Big Ten, especially with those new teams joining and the talent they have. But here, another freshman, Breslonic, issues a 2-out walk now at the plate.
That's the key balance when you want to be aggressive, selectively aggressive.
Strike three. Breslonic gets into a little bit of trouble and gets herself out.
It's Robinson now at second B, and Kansas was playing last year.
Emma Ray sprinting down the first baseline, and she will reach with a single to start off the second.
They've seen Copeland a lot, and so they're trying to attack early.
Donahue straight up the middle, a line drive, base hit. Ray coming around to third. Runners at the corners for the Wildcats. Freshman Izzy Cunha swings through that off speed, throwing down to second and then to home. Parker trying to lay down the tag, blocking home plate. Ray trying to run back home to keep any chance alive. And then finally the tag is made. Running all the way over to third though is Donahue on a wild set of plays.
I had genuinely never seen any base running like that at home plate. And so that's the steal. And it, you know, even after the miscue, to be heads up like that, make the play at home. I mean, it was just too slow of a jump from Ray, so that's why they have a chance at home. Yeah, I've never seen like a face-off like that.
This ball driven deep, bounces on the warning track. Donahue will come home, and into second is Cunha, striking first.
No time. They jump right back in it, use their bats. This one's up in the zone. It's not a terrible pitch, probably just wants to miss a little higher now that we've seen the outcome. Because Cunha just goes right with it, keeps her hands up. We've seen hard hits. It feels like that's where the no surprise element when it comes to this matchup.
Along the third baseline, the tag is made by Cooper, then to first. Look at that defense by the freshman and ending the threat by...
So she's watching Bree. She wants her to lead off with something.
Katie, it's underneath it, one away. Part of the lineup at the plate. Will look to get going. Minnick off the glove of Muno that dribbles into the outfield, but Minnick is gonna hold up at first and she'll take the same. Stone, what a glove by Katie. The throw pulling Muno off the bag, and 2 on for the Hoosiers. Got the play with 2 on. Always a deep ball threat. Kansas Robinson makes the throw over to second.
Some pressure. Showing her we got your back.
Cassidy Kettleman, a pinch runner over at first. On the ground, Donahue will step on second, and the threat eliminated. Last pitch. Cooper scoops it up. Out number 1.
Number 10, second baseman, Kansas Robinson.
The spots that aren't covered.
Chopped over to second, and Van Brandt makes the throw.
Right fielder, Kelsey Nader.
Even that play looked like she barely grimaced. No doubt she'd stay in. Charging in Benson. That was a tough throw to Kelsey Nader, sending her down, and in the last 5 years. Bassett's hard hits, and the catch made by Angela Zidak. That can give to Grezolana. On the third baseline, Katie right there, so smooth, and they are fired up.
Person since winning this award.
Driven deep, long, and out. Alex Cooper in a hurry, tying up this game.
Things happen in a hurry in this game, making plays and coming up with some clutch hits. And how about the freshmen stepping up so far in this game? Cooper does a really nice job, stays balanced with that swing, stays back. When you've got a home run like that to straightaway center, it's timed up nicely, and she gets Indiana on the board and ties this game up. Back, you don't become tentative.
Line drive, base hit, tracked down by Zidak, cutting it off, and that will turn into 2 for Brooke Benson.
Well, Brooke Benson thinking.
Full count to Copeland. Strike 3. Ashley Miller closing the door on Indiana. The Big Ten image they're capable of. After Indiana tied this one up with 1 swing, Zidak sending it to the outfield. First pitch she sees, and Minnick puts it away.
I think that is huge. Moment there where she had someone in scoring position, she struck out. And to come out with the first pitch, get that first hitter, that's huge.
Softly hit, Stone picks it up. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Northwestern. 5, 6, 7, really carrying this team right now. The rest of the lineup 0 for 10. As Ray works a walk, she has reached twice today.
So they held in our bottom portion, but you know, somewhere along the way, stuff is gonna get mixed up, and the games are always so good.
That ball gets away from Parker. She still makes the throw to second, and Ray in there in time. 2 outs. This is the part of the lineup that's been producing. Andrews chasing it down and makes the grab in foul territory. Defense on both sides.
Do this, and I need to step up, and that's really why everyone listened, because she doesn't do it that often.
Minnick on the ground, sprinting down the first base line, and she is out.
Myself that when she says yes, 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 no, I literally used to say that to myself at the plate because it's just to stay in swing mode.
That is down into the dirt, and Stone earns a walk.
And so force right now Miller to throw strikes to you.
Going to second is Stone. And was Parker hit? She was. She's taking first. Predictable. But you're not sure if the ball's going to hit the strike zone. Bunt laid down. Muno pulled off the bag, and bases loaded for Indiana. In her career. And a crucial one here in this quarterfinal. Pass it. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Andrews works the walk. We have talked about her on base percentage, her patience.
Of slowing the game down. She can be used late in games. Here in the 5th, she comes in 3-0, so tough spot.
One pitch and another run comes across. It is 3-1 Indiana. Benson, Katie gloves it, tries to make the tag. She does. The inning is over, but Stanton saying, everyone stay where you are. She is looking for a review on this play. And that is part of the rules. Decision in this first quarterfinal. And they will uphold that call. She is led off with back-to-back singles. Then that swing. This time she pops it up in the infield, and Cooper will take control. Come right now, the way these teams were dialed in and having to regroup. Dropped strike 3. And then the throw over to first, now 2 away.
And so just something as small as that.
Lindsay, line drive into the glove of Brooke Benson. 1-2-3 inning. Bree Copeland, despite the delay, looking sharp, and she'll lead off the next inning. More than an hour rain delay. Copeland, that hit the bag. And she reaches base, the first pitch she sees to start this 6th inning. On-base ability. That goes off of Cunningham, quickly throwing to first, and Minnick thrown out. Copeland over at second in scoring position with 1 away.
And so Copeland's able to get to second.
And a walk to Sarah Stone, 2 on board.
Is that, you know, Indiana tries to keep adding on, and you can't count out Northwestern because they're going to get their at-bats too, but they're trying to just get that, you know, get everything they can.
Big swing and a miss for Cunningham again. Deceptive at the plate as that goes off the chest of Emma Ray. The runners advance, now 2 in scoring position for Indiana. Up the middle, slow roller. Donahue eats it. Coming around is Stone. And the ball comes out. She's safe. 2-run score for Indiana, being aggressive on the base pass.
So here, Indiana combined a little bit of everything of what they can do. Now, Van Brandt, her specialty, put the ball in play and make the defense do some work. She tries to knock this up the middle, gets as far up the middle as she can. Donahue gets this caught in her glove. She doesn't have the play at first, so she sees the runner going home. Stone on her slide, the ball comes out of Ray's glove. And so that allows Van Brandt to advance. And you have the 2 runs on the play. Is she going in to tag the plate, and does it inadvertently hit the glove, and that knocks the ball out? I mean, because sometimes when you're fighting for your life there on the slide, she sees the glove and she's...
Hit high into the air. Van Brandt right underneath to put it away. Play just picking up where she left off. Nader drilled into center field and out of the park. A solo home run cuts the lead to 2.
And sometimes when you attack, that happens. These Northwestern hitters, they'll get a hold of it and they can knock it out. I mean, this was just a really hard line drive off the bat. Just clears that center field wall. You knew it was hit hard. You knew it was hit far. It was just a matter of, did it have the height? And it did. So Northwestern gets a run back. And that's all you could want.
Middle of the field, wide open, but she works a walk. 1 on with Katie on the ground. Benson throws to second, and they get the lead runner. 2 batters into the 3rd inning, so Northwestern hasn't seen much of her. Drilled into center field over the head of Kettleman. Thrown to the plate. No, she's gonna hold on to it. And an RBI for Northwestern makes it a 1-run difference.
I also mentioned 2-strike hitting. They did a really good job with that. 2-out hitting, I should say, against Indiana to end the regular season.
Lofton and Benson will make the catch to close out the...
Not that she's been for the last few years, but she has opportunities.
Looking for a gap. Donahue gloves it, and Bassett is safe at first. Andrews, strike 3, Cunningham.
Andrews now just trying to fight. Cunningham, good spot. Try to make her catch up.
Cooper, hard hit to right field, and tracked down by Nader. Benson bounced right to Cunningham. Inning is over. 1-run game. Softly hit Cooper, makes the throw over to first, 1 away.
It'll be key here to try to close things out.
Up the middle, tracked down by Benson, another ground ball, and 2 outs. Tremendous at getting on base. Working strong at bats, and she keeps it alive, sending it to the outfield. It is bobbled in center field by Andrews. She will stay over at first, delivering a 2-out base hit in the bottom of the 7th.
So Northwestern just trying to stay alive, giving them, you know what, no doubt it's the same for the hitter. Robinson is locked in. This will be a good battle.
Robinson 0 for 4 today out of the glove of Parker, and now a runner in scoring position for Northwestern.
That'll happen from time to time.
Robinson hits this deep. Underneath it is Bassett, and the Hoosiers deny the champs another crown.
There is a lot of belief on this Indiana team. They felt they had unfinished business. You can go back to last year or go back to the final week of the regular season. They felt they left some out there. They made sure today.
Semifinals, they wanted this one badly. They wanted another crack at this Northwestern team. They said, we're as good as they are. And they indeed